thank you, Nathan, for that wonderful introduction. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if y'all feel it. I don't know if y'all ready. I think you say you're ready, but I don't know if y'all are really ready.
I'm ready.
A couple things, y'all. Let me change something real quick. Make one quick adjustments on my phone. I'm gonna eat my phone today. All right. Here we go. Couple quick things. Couple quick things. So you can't see me chewing. All right. So, I'm gonna talk. I had some set up for you. I was gonna talk about, hey, let's just talk about some year-end things and just I was gonna run no play. And Dr. Mr. Erik, what you gonna do today? I said, I got it. I ain't gonna run no play, you know. But then I started realizing I gotta share this with you. You know, I gotta share this with you. And some of y'all can take it how you want to take it, and you can judge how you want to judge it. But you know, I gotta share this because me and her had this conversation yesterday, and I watched her just work 24 hours all the way through the night. She just went to sleep. And primarily because of the conversation that me and her just had on Sunday. And so here's the thing. She's talking about rebranding herself, right? And she's like, you know, what do you want for Christmas? I think what do you want for Christmas? And she started looking at different things and stuff like, I don't like trying to figure out what I'm gonna get her for Christmas. Like, you know, it's like the day before Christmas. And I'm like, I don't know. We got gifts for everybody and everything. What I'm getting you? Like, I know what I'm getting because I paid for and bought it. Well, she ordered it, so she can say she ordered. So I know what I'm getting, right? But what am I getting her? And we started talking about everything she wanted was really about her brand. So I said, okay, we're talking about branding. What is your brand? Right? What is your brand? And I think a lot of this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you all this question. It's gonna start there. If you had to compare yourself to a store, like Walmart, you know, Macy's, any one of these kind of department stores or chains, how would you, or store in reference, how would you say, what kind of brand are you? What's your brand? Is it more like Sam's, Costco? What is your brand? Type in the chat. What is the brand that you think your brand compares to? What's the type of brand you have? Or the brand that you want? It might not be the brand you have, the brand that you want. And she was like, wow, I never thought about that. I said, well, think about it. Because here's the thing about personal brand. Here's the thing about your personal brand. If you don't decide who your brand is, other people will decide it for you. See, everybody already has an idea what your brand is. What, if you have to think about it, what is the brand that you have? Type in the chat. Type in the chat. If your brand you had to compare your brand to like a store, what department store? What things? What is your brand? If you can, if those who care to share. One person said Amazon. And it's ironic that person said Amazon. I'm surprised you said that person who said Amazon. What is your brand? What's the image? Only one person got the brand? Y'all hear me? Am I quiet? Is the mic not working?
You said we have to compare it to one that's already out there. Is that what
it's already out there? If you say like I'm like this, that's my brand is like on this level. My brand is kind of like, what level do you think your brand is? My brand is like on this level. That's the kind of level my brand is at. I'll just share with you for no, I'm just talking about your brand. Like just when somebody thinks of your brand, what kind of, if they had to compare you to a store, like Dr. Mary said Nordstrom's, right? And she's like, I'm like Nordstrom's. You know, I'm not like Macy's, you know. I think I'm more above, I'm more like Nordstrom's, right? So she saw herself more like a Nordstrom brand. Like if you had to say who she is, she's like, I think I have a, you know, the quality I deliver to the masses, but she's more like a Nordstrom's. So what is your brand? So what level do you, and I'm gonna help y'all images this, okay? So where do you see your brand at? Like what level do you see your brand is on? Do you see, like in your mind, what is your brand? And it's interesting, because see, here's the thing. You have to direct how you see your brand. See, you can rebrand yourself anytime. You can rebrand yourself anytime. Are y'all with me? How do you see your brand? And I'm gonna share something with you. When you start thinking about the way you see your brand, I'm gonna show you where your life and where your business is. And you're gonna go, wow, 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 wow. Are y'all ready for me? Can I share something with y'all? Let me share something with you, okay? What do you see your brand? What and now, and I use this just in reference, right? And so when I was talking to her, she said like Nordstrom's. I said, okay. Here's the thing. We are in a business when we're trying to attract people. Are y'all with me? We're in the attraction business. Are y'all with anybody in here to build a business? I'm talking about the people who want to build a business. How many of y'all want to build a business and make multiple six figures in your business? Type in me or shout out me if you're trying to make multiple six figures in your business.
Me.
Me, me.
Oh, now y'all can
Me, me,
talk.
me,
So
me,
y'all
me,
know what
me,
your
me,
brand
me.
is, but now y'all can talk.
Me.
I love it. I love it. Now, here's
Me.
the thing. Here's the thing. How many people, right? And when you start thinking about this, I want y'all to understand something. How many people wish that one day they could be able to afford to go to Walmart? So y'all see some of the brands in the chat, right? I'm gonna ask yourself, of the brands in the chat, how many people you think wish that one day they could go there, they could eventually get there? One day I could go to Amazon and buy something. Now they like the Amazon the largest people in the world, but how many people wake up and say, one day I can go on Amazon and shop? Now I know you're saying in the business, like I'm the Amazon this, right? But guess what? Are y'all catching what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand, where do you see your brand, right? The first person, Zay, who spoke, his brand image is not Amazon. If anybody had to say Isaiah, what would y'all say? If anybody who knows Isaiah, what would you say Isaiah is?
Branding wise.
Brand, his image, his brand name. You had to put him like in the store, retail store type of store. What would you?
He put Amazon. I would agree.
Nike.
Somebody said what?
Nike.
Nike.
I know Zay. Uncle John, are you on? Can you speak?
Yes, sir.
If you had to say Zay and you think of a brand, what brand would you attach to Zay?
Gucci.
Zay Gucci, bro. Don't be fooled. Are you talking?
Hey,
You follow
hey,
me?
that's young Gucci. That would even be his nickname.
Come on. Zay, your image ain't. And see, here's the thing. I'm going somewhere with y'all. Zay is Gucci. I don't care if he ain't got no. He ain't going out. So now understand the business model. The business model, you may like Amazon's business model, right? But the brand image and quality. See, I want y'all to understand something. When you start attaching yourself, what brand? And so me and Mary was going. So yes, I said, Mary, listen, you think about Nordstrom's. How many people wake up and say, I can't wait to go to Nordstrom's? Nordstrom's got some great stuff, but it's not the place that people are dreaming for. Are y'all with me? Like, it's kind of like Honda makes a good car. Acura makes a good car. Most people don't dream to get an Acura. So, man, what's your dream car? Aston Martin. See, people dream to get an Aston Martin. Don't say they sell the most cars, but it's what people want to get. They want the Bugatti. They want the Lambo. Are y'all with me? These are the things that people are attracted to. See, some of us are building a Walmart attraction and wonder why the right people ain't attracted to us, because we're not attracting the people who have dreams. So we had to drive to Tyson's Corner. For those who don't know, they got two malls. One has regular stores, nice. Tyson's Corner is a nice area, one of the wealthiest areas in the United States of America. One of the richest places in the United States of America, income-wise. They got one mall, got everything else, nice mall, Macy's, the regular traditional stores, right? Even, and then the other mall got Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus. It's right across the street, got all the upscale stuff. I said, Mary, we're going to go to the upscale stuff because I want you to see the brands. One of the things they looked at was like, man, they had like guards and gates. Louis Vuitton had a whole line wrapped around because they only let so many people in the store. They had a line wrapped around waiting to get in there to buy a $900 t-shirt. People couldn't wait to go buy this Louis because it represented something. Are y'all with me? The shirt probably comes from the same factory as the shirts across the street at Macy's. But the brand image that Louis gives off makes people want to go wait in line to go get that. Are y'all catching up? Those Jordans, people wait in line to go get a Jordan. It's the same thing. I remember Shaquille had his shoe. I'm like, man, my stuff come from the same place. But no, it ain't the same thing. See, Kanye West, his image, he put them Yeezys. People are like, man, $9 for those shoes. What? $1,000? Are y'all catching that? People, see, when you're building your brand, is your brand image something that people want to wake up to go get? Is your brand image an attract the way you see your brand? Is it an attraction? Now, I'm separating the business model because some of y'all maybe put the business model, but I want y'all to understand, when we starting to go into 2025, you got to see your brand as something that people are attracted to. One word that came through that a lot of people said over and over again when I heard on this call this morning: still. I'm still talking to people, still. I'm still in the game. Still. And one person, I thought she didn't say it, but at the end she said it. Dr. T, she said, yeah, and I'm still, we still got to do this. See, so I said, let me look up the definition of the word still. By definition, as an adjective, not moving or making a sound. That's the adjective. As a noun, deep silence and calm, stillness, still of the night. 2, ordinary static photo, a still picture. Now, as an adverb, up to including the present time or time mentioned, even now, as formerly, he still lives with his mother. Nevertheless, the same. I'm afraid he's crazy. Still, he's harmless. As a verb, make or become still, quiet. See, I'm still talking to people. See, here's the thing. When you had that still mindset, y'all got to eliminate that word. When you start saying, I'm still talking to people, that is assuming that there's a chance that you wasn't going to be talking to people. See, I had people say that like, hey, Eric, is John still doing that? Yeah, he's still a barber. But I don't hear people say, is a police officer still a police officer? Is the guy in the military still in the military? Maybe they saying, is he out yet? Maybe because he might be out. If somebody says he's still in the military, thinking maybe he's been in it a long time, he's maybe getting ready to retire and stop doing it. Are y'all with me? See, when you use the still, there's probably an ending period. Is that restaurant still open? Because it's not like you don't go say 7-Eleven still there. You know they there. Is that Walmart still there? No, you say, I'm going to the Target around the corner. I'm going to this Walmart. I'm going to this, because you know they're going to be there. But if it's a place that you're not sure, you say, hey, is that place still there? And you kind of question if they still there because they might be out of business. See, I want y'all to eliminate that still mindset. I don't go, I'm still talking to people. That's what I do. I'm not still talking to people. I'm not still Eric Robinson. I am Eric Robinson. I am an insurance agent. I'm not still an insurance agent. I am. Are y'all with me? I'm not still a CEO. I am the CEO. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? See, when you start bringing your images of yourself, when you start bringing the images of yourself, nobody says, is Louis still a fashion designer? They're like, no, man, he's a fashion designer. Louis Vuitton, he said, my business is going to live on even after I'm dead. Gucci lives on even after Versace lived on even after Versace is dead. Are y'all with me? There was never a point like, I'm still going hanging in. I'm hanging in. Man, business, that's business. Business is hanging in there. Businesses go up and down. It ain't when to go down. I'm still holding on. Only people say that who don't understand business. It's a roller coaster. And that's such as life. Some people go through bad times and they're like, man, I don't know if I can make it anymore, right? Unfortunately, some people just can't make it. They quit the business. They quit life. They quit on their family. They quit on things. They even quit on themselves. Are y'all with me? But the people who know I ain't going nowhere until God calls me home, he's going to have to pull me out of here. They ain't worried about the highs and lows. Are y'all catching that? And if you ever talk to somebody, like I heard somebody mention, and Uncle Jock was like, okay, bro, and people go through that. Highs and peaks and valleys. And that's a part of life. We don't go, oh man, they got me down and I'm going to work. Bro, that's a part of life. Get over it. The downs is part of the ups. Are y'all with me? It's like a roller coaster. Just like them heartbeats, right? When a heartbeat, the monitor, a seasoned nurse don't go, oh, we're down. But it goes back, oh, we're down. It's part of life. It go, boop, your heart beats sometimes, and sometimes it rests. Then it beats, then sometimes it rests. It beats, and sometimes it rests. We just can't let it rest too long. That's when you got problems. When your heart goes still. They got to resuscitate. Ooh, you can get it back up. Are y'all with me? But even that, are y'all catching that? I want y'all to understand. So when you start thinking about your brand, I want some of y'all to take this time as we go through and define your brand. So me and Mary went there, and then we want to start going to Tyson's Mall, and there's a hotel attached to it. Now we went to one hotel earlier because we was looking at places and went to this Westin, and it was okay, nice. Then we went to the Tyson's Mall and had all the nice stores. Anybody know what kind of hotel is attached to that store? The mall with all the Gucci's and shops?
A Hilton. But
It's attached to all the malls. It's attached to the mall that got Gucci, Louis Vuitton stores, Neiman Marcus's.
Ritz.
Ritz-Carlton. The Ritz-Carlton has a entryway right in there. I mean, one time me and Mary stayed at the Ritz and we walked out, like, man, oh, we're in the Tyson's Mall, but we're in the good one. We're not in the one across the street. The Ritz attached their name to the, are y'all with me? And when we went in the Ritz, it was a different vibe, different feel, that the place, the build was different. Are y'all with me? The quality, the workmanship was different. Now the price is different. They may charge you $500 to $2,000 a night. It wasn't a $50, $100 motel. Are y'all with me? But the Ritz is a place that everybody can't go. But there was packed. There was a line of people waiting to get in. They had a line, so some people can go there. Even in that mall was packed. Mary's like, Eric, you know what? This mall is just as packed as it was in the Annapolis Mall that had the Macy's and all the regular stores and everything else. Now, I'm not saying those stores are bad. Are y'all with me? I'm not saying Nordstrom's bad. Nordstrom carries some Gucci stuff, some different things, but they don't have a Gucci store. Are y'all with me? It's a different level. And what I'm trying to tell you is your brand the brand that people aspire to be? You got to start seeing your brand as the place that people aspire to be. Otherwise, you're going to be the ones that everybody just come and they ain't gonna put the respect on it. You ain't gonna put the respect on it. So I started saying, Mary, what do we got to do? I said, man, listen, if your image, because she's I'm rebranding myself, I'm redoing myself. I said, well, let's go and chat and see what chat says about you. And she wrote the chat wrote up something about her. And I said, nah, you know what? Change it up. I'm gonna share with y'all. And chat gave her a feedback on what. Now she's sleeping. She's been working all night long, so she can't get on me right now. So, and by the time she wake up from being tired, she ain't gonna remember anyway. So I'm just gonna share something with y'all. Y'all with me? Y'all ready? Can I share it with y'all? And I'm saying this because I said, well, let's use chat to give you a personal branding strategy. So she first said, I'm considering rebranding myself. And here's the thing about ChatGPT, the input you put in, knowing what to say. She said, I'm considering rebranding myself. During the day, I work for a local school system as a supervisor of community partnerships. And I also run my own life insurance agency with my husband. That's all she said. And chat came back to saying, rebranding yourself to integrate these two significant roles can greatly increase the powerful professional branding. Step one, clarify your message, right? It says, position yourself as a leader who bridges community impact with financial services. It says, step two, define your target audience. For community partnerships, schools, administrative partnerships, volunteers, community leaders, for life insurance agent families. And then it says, overlapping audience, parents, teachers, and community leaders who may also need financial services. Step three, craft your cohesive narrative. Share how your passion for helping schools succeed aligns with your mission to secure financial future for families. Use storytelling to connect both roles. As I help schools to develop strong partnerships, I also help families and entrepreneurs create financial legacies. It says develop consistent visual identity. Leverage social media and online presence. Step 6, utilize time-specific branding. Day branding, focus on your work in the school system. Evening branding, weekends. Promote your life as an insurance agent with your husband. This ensures your audience understands the context. So one is telling her she's like, I got to stop being a secret agent. Because a lot of times she talks about the school, she don't talk about both. They're like, nah, you need to talk about both. Networking strategies. It gave her networking strategies. So then it also say, here's some taglines for LinkedIn bio. It says, empowering communities, securing financial futures. It gave her taglines for LinkedIn bio, from the classroom to legacies, building partnerships and protecting dreams, right? Then it gave her a LinkedIn bio. It says a summary section. It even told her what to put in LinkedIn. With passion for creating impactful partnerships and securing financial legacies, I bring over 20 years of experience in leadership, education, and business development. By day, I serve as the supervisor of community partnerships for Prince George County Public Schools, where I connect schools with dynamic partners to foster educational success and community engagement. In addition to my work in education, I co-lead a thriving life insurance agency with my husband, where I help families and entrepreneurs build financial security and generational wealth. Whether I'm cultivating community networks or guiding clients to achieve financial freedom, my mission is clear: to empower individuals or organizations to reach their full potential. Let's connect and make a lasting impact together. How many of y'all think that sounds pretty decent for your LinkedIn bio? Anybody think that's pretty cool, considering you also she put in one prompt earlier and just say, hey, I'm rebranding myself?
Yeah, sounds good.
Gave her a LinkedIn bio, right? Now I say, no, Mary, you know what though? Is that the brand you're looking for? So let's think about your brand. And then so she went to said, hey, I would like to refine to present myself as a boss, a thought leader, influencer, innovator, educational disruptor, and a person of power. I have traditionally downplayed my skills and talents and ability, and I want to lean in to start expressing myself and require others to appreciate the value I bring. That's the prompt she gave chat. She just talked to it. It was like, I said, Mary, that's cool, but that ain't Gucci, Versace. Are y'all with me? That's not a brand that makes somebody go, oh yeah, I want to run to that. That makes the brand say, okay, that's like Neiman Mark. That's like, like you said, Nordstrom. That's your tradition, maybe. Well, you with me? That could be a Macy's brand. Change it. It said to position yourself as a boss, a thought leader, influencer, an education disruptor. Here's a more commanding and refined version of your LinkedIn bio page. Now it says, revolutionizing education and financial empowerment, one partner, one legacy at a time. A vision leader driven to change the community's education and financial future. It gave her some other things. Disrupting the ordinary, elevating communities, and building wealth with purpose. Ooh. Then now it's changed her summary. I'm not just a leader. I'm a disruptor, visionary, and architect of change. With over 2 decades of proven impact in education and financial services, I redefine what it means to lead with purpose and innovation. How many of y'all think that's a little bit more impactful, more powerful? See, which one sounds like somebody who people want to say, ooh, I want to follow? The one that goes like, hey, with passion and creating impact partnerships and securing financial legacies I bring over 20 years, that's the same basic word. Are y'all with me? Now, you look at somebody, they like, oh, nah, man, I'm not just a leader. I'm a disruptive, visionary, architect of change with 2 decades of proven impact in education and financial service. I redefine what it means to lead with purpose, power, and innovation. So What am I saying? I'm an educational, innovative business strategist and thought leader, empowering others to see a bigger picture and take bold action and disrupt the status quo. My work is rooted with purpose, driven by results. Let's connect if you're ready to collaborate with a trailblazing, committed to turning possibilities into realities. Let's connect if you're ready to. If you're ready, let's connect. If you're ready to collaborate with a trailblazer committed to turning possibilities into realities. The other one was, hey, you know, let's connect and make a lasting impact together. Where am I going with this, y'all? As you end this week, to start this year, and when we came home, I said, here's the thing, man. Our brand, you want to be the boss? Does your house look like a boss? Look at our room. When we wake up, do we feel like a boss is living here? Maybe we got to clean up. Maybe we got to organize. Maybe we got to get rid of some clothes. Maybe we got to get rid of some stuff, right? You want to bring in new stuff? Maybe we just need to go get rid of. So she spent all night long just cleaning and wrapping Christmas gifts, and we was cleaning and throwing things away and giving clothes away and getting rid of stuff. Because if I wake up, that's something we can control. Does this look like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus? Or do we wake up, it looks like Walmart, Target? Are y'all with me? That's something that doesn't cost you any money. So I'm trying to get y'all to understand something. When you start rebranding yourself, what is the traction you want to bring? These are things that I just shared with you. You can use chat to redefine yourself. Cost no money. It does no money. It's not how much money I made. And I'm trying to tell you, people, you got to see your brand and image as something that people dream to be. Nobody dreams to go, I want to eventually get to Walmart. Are y'all with me? Now, the business model Sam Walton has is genius, but the brand is not the brand that somebody said, I want to, and it's almost unduplicatable now because he's already established. He already took corner of the market, right? It's almost unduplicatable to even be the next Amazon because Amazon's already Amazon, unless you got hundreds of millions of dollars to pour into it and like a team will start off, you know what I mean? It's almost impossible to compete. But guess how the team will do it? They compete by being even cheaper, right? They compete by being the cheapest. So what am I trying to tell y'all? People don't dream to be able to get to the cheapest. People dream to be able to afford the most. One day I want to go to a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl ain't cheap, right? One day I want to go to this concert. This concert's not cheap, right? They don't go to local playhouse for free. They do. One day I want to go to see a Broadway play. They dream to one day be able to go to see a Broadway play. I can go to New York to see a Broadway play. I can go to Vegas and go to watch one of those residencies. Are y'all hearing me? These are the things that people dream. So if you want to be attractive, we got to start lifting our traction up. We got to start raising our brand standard. Now I'm going to ask y'all this question again before we close out. What brand image do you think you want to? Where's your brand image? Are you still at Walmart? Redefine. This is your chance. Now you know what I'm saying, because maybe some of y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Now you know, what brand image do you want to portray? Not that I want you to portray. What do you want to portray? And ask yourself, is that the brand that people wake up and say, I want to be like? See, some people start saying, I want to be like, what's this gentleman who came over recently? I won't put his name out there, but y'all know the new ED came over from that other company, right? And he's like, man, I made $2 million. And people are like, why is this team growing so fast? Why are they following? Because the image that he puts out, the brand that he wants to be, right, is the brand that people want to follow, the brand that people want to be, right? Well, that's because he's making a lot of money. No, I'm trying to tell you, the reason why he's making a lot of money, because that's the brand image he puts out. He makes sure that his image of himself is high. And that's the image. So people say, I want to join him. I want to follow him because the image that he gives is that image. Are y'all with me?
And it's attractive. He makes it attractive.
It's an attractive brand. See, some of us, the image, the brand that we've been trying to build is not an attractive brand. It's okay. It's established. It can be recognized. It can be, one of those like a Honda, Toyota. It's good, Toyota's number one manufacturer in the world, but it ain't the brand. If you say, I can't one day wait to buy me a Toyota Corolla. They buy them, but the dream car is not the Toyota Corolla. The dream car is maybe a Benz, a Lamborghini, or whatever. But they got to buy the Accord. They may not ever get to their dream car, but it'll always be their dream car. Are y'all with me? Their dream car is their dream car. Make your brand somebody else's dream. Make your brand somebody else's dream. That's where the traction comes in. All right, so we got some new brands out there. I see some Rolls Royce. I see some Harpo. I see some Oprahs. Like I'm the that's my brand image, right? I see some now Polos. I see some Lamborghinis. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Somebody before, look at the transformation in the brand just that quick, right? Look at the transformation in the brands. But then he had a good brand. It was a different. You had the mindset. He's Lamborghini. He had a brand was more like a financial service, which wasn't a bad brand. The one he chose too. Not a bad brand at all. The Rolls Royce, Harpo, Lamborghini. Anybody else before we close out? This is our last meeting. We're going to wrap it up. Anybody else want to put their brand? Where do you see your brand at? What's going to be now your his brand, the Kingdom of Heaven. Ooh, I like that. Right? I like that. That's an attractive brand. Right? We got to elevate. And I'm not saying you got to be like Gucci or idolize the Gucci and the Versace, but is your brand at the same level that people are attracted to you? Ladies and gentlemen, we all have a brand. And I want to close with this. We all have a personal brand. Like it or not, you got one. And what is the brand I'm going to share with you so you start thinking about this? Your personal brand is, what is the story people think when they see you and hear your name? What story comes to mind? When they hear your name, what story comes to mind? And typically, you know the story that comes to mind to them is the story you keep telling. Man, I'm hanging in there. So that's the story they hear. Man, I'm trying to make it. That's the story they hear. The trying, the hanging in there, the still. Do they hear, I'm living a dream? Why? Because I'm alive. I'm living a dream. I gave my life to Christ, so everything else is gravy. Are y'all with me? I know I'm going after. So I'm here. It's not the material thing to drive me. It's not the bills to drive me. I am here. So when I know I'm a child of God, I'm operating on a high level. I operate with attractiveness. Are y'all with me? That's what separates some of these pastors. Some people say, Eric, well, how come TD Jakes has a lot of people? I don't like TD Jakes. He's over with Diddy. And how come Pastor Johnson and John called him Pastor Pork Chop? How come he ain't got nobody following him, right? And because what's the difference? People like Jamal Bryant. It's like, what's the difference? Jamal Bryant has built a brand that's attractive. And people say, you know what? If I'm going to follow Christ, I want to live abundance. I don't want to follow the struggle. I can do that by myself. I want y'all to just catch it now. I know we went a little longer. But is your brand saying struggle? Because I can struggle by myself. I don't need you to struggle. I need you to help me elevate. And I'm giving you a little secret. They don't care if you're struggling. Some of us have an internal, if I'm struggling, I can't promote success until I live success. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a successful opportunity with Experience Financial Group. Whether you have learned to master it or not, that doesn't discount the brand. There's already people making millions with this. There's already people making hundreds of thousands with this, right? That doesn't discount the brand, whether you can do it or not. You got to believe that the opportunity in the industry, and then you understand where you are, and you grow a higher brand, and you become more attractive, and then your business, your income goes up higher. Your attraction follows your attraction. The energy you put out is what's going to be attracted to you. Trust me. Elevate your brand. Because y'all can see Eric Robinson 2025. Y'all can say, oh, he think he got Louis Vuitton. Yep. Because I ain't running the Walmart brand anymore. I'm not running the Nordstrom brand anymore. Because how can I lead y'all to prosperity if my brand doesn't say prosperity? Just don't add up. Love y'all. Back to you, Troy.
So Troy said his system crashed. He just called me.
But Tawana, take it over. We're going to the silver locks, platinum locks itself. to take care of the annual relay. Thank you, Miss Tawana, Mrs.
All
Tawana.
right. So, I'm not Troy, so we just gonna go right into it. Miss Donnell, you have your hand up.
Grand Rising again, family. So, Eric, did you get my text? You're muted.
You're muted.
I didn't get it. I will. Was it directly to me or was it in Zoom?
It was in your text, your phone text.
Okay, no, hold on.
Okay, so I did share it with Tawana and I did share it with Eric. I don't know if I shared it with Jock yet, but just by coincidence, I went to a funeral the other day, and the pastor spoke about his whole sermon was on life insurance, and I thought that was kind of crazy because when he said it, I was like, "Oh my goodness, is this confirmation on my part to keep going?" You know. But basically, he was saying that you need life insurance in the physical and you need life insurance in the spiritual. So while you're here on earth, make sure that you set yourself up and your family up for life insurance. But don't forget about your spiritual life insurance. And that was amazing to me, how he just intertwined all of that with on the spiritual aspect of it, but then kept it here on the physical. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Maybe Eric can share the video with everybody, and you can get something out of it because it really was amazing the way he did that. I just want to pass the ball to.
I got you, Donna.
Oh, that's right. I'm passing. I'm trying to do something we're supposed to be doing.
It's all right. So I just wanted to this message was pretty profound today. So I have literally been reorganizing my little space. And now the space looks bigger. And I've been cleaning and getting rid of stuff. And again, Saturday was, I feel you, Nathaniel, Saturday was pretty stressful, but I switched gear, kept my piano music playing all day, and finished organizing my home and decorating. So when I walk down now, it's clean. It's so much stuff is gone that I look and I say, okay, I got this. I've got this and I'm ready to move. And my daughter's like, well, we can get more shelves. It's like, no, I'm not bringing anything else in here because the next thing is to move all this stuff out to the new place that I want to live in. So just hang in there, Nathaniel. You got this. We all got it. And I also wanted to, the whole branding aspect. I'm definitely rethinking things a little bit. And I appreciate that use the chat GPT. They first told you that Dr. Mary could talk about being working in PG County schools and the insurance. And that's what I used to do in the beginning. Like I would use my books as part of the story to talk about life insurance. And I kind of want to go back to that in a way because it's relevant to everything that I do. This was really, really good because I've been really focusing on how I was going to move in the new year. So thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Tony.
Who else wants to speak today before I call on them? We need one more person, one or two. And I'm getting ready to call on because I know she always has something amazing to speak on, and she loves Eric just as much as the rest of us do. Dr. Teresa. I had to do it. Can she come off? Dr. Teresa. Going once, going twice. You know what? Uncle Jock. Why is everybody on mute? Are y'all frozen today?
They ain't frozen. They I don't
No,
know.
we're not.
They halfway
No,
up
I'm here.
wrapping Christmas gifts. They're mining. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna stop your show tomorrow.
Okay, hold on. One more. I see
Well,
someone on here.
sorry, my phone kind of shut down. I'm sorry. Yes, oh my goodness. Every bit, every tiny word spoke to me. And I tell you, it's every day, especially, getting into the new year as we plan to evolve into who we truly want to be. I consider seriously that branding. And I'm, together with, in the same spot with Dr. Mary, with our experience, our knowledge, and even education. Okay. So we got to tie all that in and brand ourselves so anybody we talk to or anybody who see whatever we put out there, they know the brand that we have because we come in with knowledge, experience, if you would, talent, and skills. So that definitely 2025 is what I need to define clearly, what my brand is. So you spoke to me and I'm telling you it's something that I'm working on. And it will be. It will be. And especially with all I'm surrounding myself with and people I'm aligning with and collaborating with, it will be. So it's a journey and we just got to keep moving. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
this
Dr.
village,
T.
all of you all. I really appreciate you all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone.
Thank you, Dr. T, and the same to you. I'm going to call one more, see if this person can come off mute. If not, we're going to go to Miss Rita. So, Frank, I see you're on today. Did you get anything out of today's meeting? Going once?
Yeah, it's this Frank. Yeah. It's a very good word of encouragement. I just started a couple of months ago, and I think I needed something like this to push me, and it's a good reminder. And going into 2025 is just the way to go. I mean, it's just gives me that extra boost to to just kind of keep going. So I really appreciate the presentation and thank you so much, Eric. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Frank. And so now I have the pleasure of introducing this Wonder Woman herself. I know she has a Wonder Woman on her team, but she's also the Wonder Woman, the super stenographer, the one that knows her mind is just like, wow, how does she do it? Miss Downtown Rita Brown.
Thank you, Tawana. Thank you. All right. We're going live in 25. When things are going bad, try to find a positive spin on it. A broken window means something big is going to happen. When you start to move in this business, things will happen. Just stay focused. Continue to talk to people, have the conversations. Referrals are like gifts that keep on giving. Same conversations you have with one person, you can have with a group. You are your business. You are your brand. The money is in the masses. The more people you reach, the more money you make. You cannot think for people or prejudge them. When talking to people, you will get good at steering the conversation if it does not happen organically. Deep dive into the blueprint. The system is foolproof and flawless. If we follow it, it is no way we can fail. The best way to get through something is to work through it. What is your brand? If you had to compare yourself to a store, what brand are you? Your personal brand. If you don't decide, other people will decide it for you. What level do you see your brand? You have to direct how do you see your brand. You can rebrand yourself anytime. We are trying to attract people. How many people wish one day they can afford to go to Walmart? It's not the place people are dreaming about. You can't have a Walmart attraction and attract people with dreams. Is your brand image an attraction? See your brand as something people are attracted to. Eliminate the word steal. Stop having a steal mindset. Have I am instead of I steal. Business is a roller coaster just as life. Define your brand. Use ChatGPT to personally brand yourself or rebrand yourself. As you start the new year, does your house look like a boss? When you start rebranding, what is the attraction you want to bring? The Walmarts and the Amazon business model is a genius, but what about the brand? People do not dream to get to the cheapest. They dream to afford the most. Lift your attraction. Raise your brand standard. What brand image do you want to portray? Make sure the image of yourself is high and attractive. Make your brand somebody else's dream. We all have a brand. A personal brand is what story comes to people's mind when they think about you. It is the story you keep telling. Do they hear I'm living the dream or I operate with a high level? Is your brand saying struggle? Aspiria is a great opportunity. Whether you can do it or not does not discount the brand. Your energy you put out is your attraction. What are you putting out? That's it. That's all. And happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, Rita Brown. Thank you for that was I don't know how you do it because Erik said a whole lot and you put it all together like in this fine little piece of pie. So let's listen to our coach end it out for it's the last one, nothing next week, Erik.
No, this is it to the end of the year.
All right. Well, give it to us.
So no team huddle tonight. Let me let y'all notice the next time we will be back will be Thursday, January the 2nd. So we'll be back Thursday, January 2nd. Almost 2 weeks. We haven't been gone this long before, but just the way the stars lines up. So Thursday, January the 2nd, we're going to have a New Year's kickoff Thursday, January 2nd. So just want to share something with y'all. Listen, here's the cool thing about our business model. We do, no matter whether you're going through struggle or not, we don't have a struggle model business, okay? Here's the cool thing. When you sign that AOA, Agency Ownership Agreement, you have something that's attracted to people. Why? Because what the business model it has, are y'all with me? What the business model has. And sometimes we look to our own personal success with the business model. No, that's a skill set. Are y'all catching that? That's a skill set, what you can do. Think of it this way. If I own an AT&T store and it's holiday, people want to come buy them iPhones, they want to get the services, right? But maybe I don't know how to use the phone just yet. That doesn't mean because I don't know how to use the phone, don't mean people not going to be attracted to it. They want what I got. Why do they want what we got? We got something that can change people's financial future. We got some individuals who are making $300,000 in less than a year. There's a gentleman who just joined us. He just crossed over, and I put Jamie just put it out there. Just crossed over $300,000. I think he's under 35 in less than a year. Now, doesn't mean that doesn't mean everybody, but that's what's available. See, some people don't have an opportunity to change their life. So some people are struggling and they don't have their job is going to pay them 50,000, 80,000, 70,000, 90,000, whatever it is. That is the number, and they're struggling with that number, and they don't even have an opportunity to increase the number. They're like, I don't know. We're on layoffs. The government going to shut down. Is this? They don't have an opportunity to increase it. We come with an opportunity to increase. Now, how much they increase? It's going to be a skill set. It's going to be a mindset. But the opportunity exists. And ladies and gentlemen, once you start to realize you have your hands on something that gives people an opportunity, when you start seeing it, then they can see it. Are y'all with me? See, some of us haven't lived it, so we don't see the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be like Walt Disney. He saw Disneyland before Disneyland was built. He saw it before he even started building it. He saw it before he started getting investors and people to pour into it. Are y'all with me? So he went around selling it to people. And now millions of people come every year down to Disneyland to go celebrate. And he turned the whole city, Orlando, into like a whole Disney World. Are y'all with me? So don't wait for you to experience what you got before you believe it. That's what makes an entrepreneur so special. Entrepreneurs sell the vision. And I'm going to close with this. Like Tawana, even a book writer, a screenwriter, they're selling the play before they make the movie, right? They got to sell the vision. They got to sell it to some investors. They got to sell it to Hollywood. Then they got to sell it to the actor. This is going to be the best script ever. And some of them haven't even completed the script, haven't even completed the story. And they're going to rewrite the story and change the story. But they selling the dream that's in their head. And some of them are struggling, living out their car, ain't got no money. And they selling that script. They selling that dream. But they sold it to somebody who can now distribute it to enough people that it can change and impact their lives. And that's what I'm telling y'all. We got something that can impact people, each one of us on this line. But are we willing to sell the dream that can impact so many other people? Or are we worried about our own current situation? And ladies and gentlemen, that's the difference between an entrepreneur. The entrepreneurs don't let their personal situation determine the business model that they have, determine the product that they have. Are y'all with me? When you got something good, you go out there and tell the hood. Love y'all.
Ooh, thank you. Got to build ourselves for that.
Woo.
Yes.
Got something good. Got to tell the hood. That was great.
Yes. Tell the hood.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's go. We still got time to work.
Bye. Thank
Happy-
you all.
Thank you.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
God bless everyone.
Everyone.